Hey, what's up? It's Doug Cunnington here. I'm sitting with my friend TJ. He's in town, and hopefully in a second or two, people will hop on and say, yes, we could hear you. You'll notice we're in the kitchen today. So we stepped out of the normal room, the office, and today we're going to do a shorter sort of session. So the topic today is if you sent me an email in the last 2 days and I didn't answer, there's a really good reason why. So I see Mark's on. What's up? Hey, Emil, Nick, thanks for hopping on. Yeah, so my buddy TJ got in town yesterday from, well, where'd you fly in from?
From Denver. Yeah.
Cool. So easy flight, right?
Yeah, great flight.
Yeah. And it's actually like a pretty easy flight. There's quite a few flights that come up here. It's hard to fly from Bozeman to anywhere or to get here, but Denver happens to be a spot. It's pretty good. So what do you think of town so far?
Love it. It's a great place. I've never been to Bozeman before. I am excited to be here. It's beautiful. The mountains are gorgeous.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's just a great little town.
Awesome.
I'm really excited.
And we got a couple things going on today. So we're going to hit the hot springs, which should be fun. Never been to hot springs, and you know, the last time I may have gotten like some sort of a skin fungus, but it went away pretty fast. And you know, I'm just going to rinse off really well as soon as I get out of the water. But I mean, it's nice, and I mean, if there's a bunch of kids in the water, I don't know, that kind of stuff happens. Really, I mean, it went away. Yeah, it's not bad. It's like lightly contagious. That's all.
That's great. That's great.
So, and we see some other people in here, and we have David, we have Richard. What's up, Dami? And Nick says Red Tractor Pizza. Yeah, I know Red Tractor Pizza. Where do you live, Nick? I forget. You're like in Florida or something, right? Yeah. I haven't eaten there in a while, but it's good pizza. So.
Maybe we'll have to try it this weekend.
I love pizza.
Yeah.
So, and Tihana, what's up? Thanks for joining. So here's what happened. I was just before this call, I wasn't sure what I was going to talk about. I thought maybe we just have witty banter going back and forth.
Yeah.
But thing is, like, you know, the course is open this week. If anyone's interested in the course, there's a link below. You should check it out. But 5-Figure Niche Site is open this week. And I was like, why am I not getting any emails, like people asking questions? There were quite a few questions in the first couple days. And then since like Tuesday afternoon, really no emails, no questions. In fact, I was just like, this is strange. I'm crushing email. Like I'm really taking control of my inbox. And I thought, this is just, something's not right. So I logged on to my hosting account where my email is, I guess, stored and all that. So I logged in and I was like, there's no emails in here from Tuesday afternoon until today. That's weird. And then I checked to see what my quota was. I maxed out my quota. Oh, nice. It's only like, it's 1 gig, but it's like 4 years of emails or so. So I got 0 emails. So if anyone asked me any question and sent it to Doug@nichesiteproject.com, I didn't get it. So that's unfortunate, and potentially that's obviously bad for sales, because if someone asks a question, that's really bad customer service to like ask a question like, hey, I want to give you money somehow or another, and then they don't even get an email back. So
that's a good lesson learned. That's, yeah. No wonder why you were like, oh, it's so great.
I know. I was like, I'm really getting through these emails well, and yeah, so I was like, I'm glad I checked today, but I was just like, something's not right. This is really weird. And anyway, I mean, that happens. And there's always, this is the lesson, right? Even, I mean, this is the 6th time that I've launched the course. I mean, I mentioned to you, TJ, like it was less stressful this time because I've done it before. I understand what is supposed to happen. But things always go wrong. There's some tech issue, there's some problem, and that was not the only one, by the way. I had multiple issues in other areas, but anyway, basically that sucked. So, okay. So let's see. TJ, what else do we have going on?
We're gonna go for a hike? Oh, today?
Yeah,
Today
or just in general.
We're going to go for a hike, right? Up in the mountains. It's going to be great. Super excited about that.
Yeah, great views.
We're going to play some guitar, which is going to be awesome.
We are. The guitars are over there, and we'll probably play some tonight. My wife plays the ukulele, and we will probably get out all those instruments, make some noise,
sing some songs, maybe dance around.
We talked about whiskey. There's whiskey and other things up there.
Oh, yeah, right
so
there.
we talked about drinking some stuff. So let's see if we have any questions here. Nick does mention you live in Florida, but you went to school in Burlington and you made pizza. I made pizza with Adam, who moved to Bozeman. That's crazy. Let's see. Richard says you can ask questions if I want. And Richard's also in Florida. Dennis, what's up? Thanks for joining. And cool.
A lot of people.
Yeah, pretty decent crowd. We got.
This is my first. This is my first live stream.
That's
never done this before.
Yeah. Did you even know what a live stream was before?
I've heard of it before, but I've never actually engaged in one.
Yeah,
so I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah, there's if you hang on and I guess if these go on for a little while, we've gotten up to 20 people.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which, I mean, it's not in the grand scheme of things, this is a very small group of people, but imagine talking to 20 people.
Just at the click of a button, right? It's not
and it's across the world. Ronit from Nepal.
I saw Tel Aviv as well. I think, on there.
David from Tel Aviv. Yeah, so it's a good crew. So, I'm trying to think what else. We'll probably have some pizza. Actually, now that you mentioned Red Tractor, Nick will probably get a Red Tractor. And there's a cool guitar shop, music shop that we're probably going to go to, Music Villa. And these are pretty good sessions. So, and ideally there would be, a handful more, but the chat can get out of hand if there's too many people. So.
What else are we going to do this weekend? Well, I think that's about it, right? We're going to hang out. It'll be great. Low-key weekend.
I just thought we're having a barbecue tomorrow. So TJ and I like to smoke meat. And so we got a pork butt. We're going to throw it on tonight, and it'll probably be on for 16-ish hours, something like that. And we tried to invite a few people, and I guess everyone had plans or they don't like us. Maybe both. But I think we're only going to end up with 6 or 7 people. But Jim and his girlfriend, they were going to come, but they're out of town, and then everyone had plans. But anyway, I mean, we're making barbecue regardless.
We thought more for us, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I can eat pulled pork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
we went for a run this morning.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, it was good.
My wife she's training for a 10K. And TJ's training, what are you training for?
A half. Yeah.
And it's way up his is going to be in Estes Park, so it's about 8,000 feet up there, right?
Yeah, it'll be high up there. Yeah.
So we were yesterday before we started, before we went to the first brewery that we went to. We're we should get up early and run. My wife needed to run before work, so we thought, hey, we'll just wake up at 5:30 and run at 6. It was a pretty rough start for all of us.
It was a
pretty rough start.
Maybe we can do it again tomorrow or Saturday.
Yeah, maybe a little bit later. But I'm going to take a nap in a few minutes.
All right. I have more meetings. It was great. You come to your buddy's house, but yet we're still both working in some capacity. Welcome to the world of adulting. It's so much fun.
Yeah. I mean, we continue to work. So, okay. And TJ does have to run for a meeting, so I'll let him jet here shortly. But yeah, if you have questions, you can ask now. Again, if you emailed me in the last, say, 3 days or so and you didn't hear back, I never got the email. So the funny thing is, if your inbox is totally full, they just reject the message. And if your quota is at the limit, they reject the message, and then the other server may try to resend it every 24 hours, and then it just kind of goes away. So I assume if it's important, someone will email me back, but it actually kind of sucks. So I'm sorry. Okay. Dennis says, question on expiring domains. What are my thoughts on using an expired domain for a niche site? Does it matter if it's niche related? So you can use an expired domain. I would say if you can get a domain that's like not expired and just another site that has age on it, like if you buy someone's blog, that would be a better thing to do. If it's expired, that's totally okay. You can, you do need to make sure that it has a clean backlink profile. So if there's any issues, if there's any question, if it's clean or not, you shouldn't use it. If it should be like niche related or at least in the same like ballpark. So if it's not, then it's really not as useful. So you do need to just find something that's related. You can get like a strong benefit from that because even if the site doesn't have a lot of backlinks, it still has some age, which is powerful. And Dami says, does TJ also do niche sites? No.
No.
What do you do?
I work in corporate America, so it's great.
Yeah.
So I do consulting work in the telecom industry. So that's what I do.
Yeah.
I work for a big company called Accenture. Right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. And TJ actually helped me get the job when I first got out of school. He was already at Accenture for a little while, referred me, and then got me into the corporate world that I hated. But it was a great, really smart people. But the travel gets to be tough, and the politics, meetings, all that stuff. But you love it though.
Yeah.
He loves all the meetings. All right, let's see what else. What other questions we got here? And then Richard says he's going to resend the 7,000 questions. Come on, Richard. No way. Let's see. Looking at SERP Champion, he only has clean domains. Okay, and I Dennis, I would definitely, depending on how much you're paying.
I'm gonna run actually.
You got to get out of here.
Yeah,
cool.
So it was great.
Yeah,
thanks for. We'll hang out this afternoon. We're gonna have a good time, and we'll go to that pizza place. Sounds great.
Yeah. Thanks, DJ. All right, cool. So, what I was gonna say, Dennis, on the SERP Champion, I can't remember who owns that site or whatever, but depending on how much they charge, it may be worthwhile to have like an extra person, like an external independent party, review the backlink profile for you, just to make sure it's good if you're not like totally skilled for it. Let's see. And then Tihana asks, is there not an option for a notification email to be sent to the senders next time? You've gotten those from a few people. You know what? I'm not sure, but I upped my quota and then started getting emails again. So I was like, well, that kind of sucked. But now I know to watch out for it, and I didn't actually realize that was going to be the thing that happened. I don't even remember getting notices that my quota was getting close to being full, but I have room on my hosting account, but I think I just arbitrarily set it up for like 1 gig way back in the day. So, and Sean asks about what email service that I'm using. So it's just like on my hosting account for Niche Site Project. So it's just like the hosting server. So nothing sophisticated. If it was a different hosting service, they may have treated it differently and quarantine the emails. And once my quota was changed, they could recover them. But there's no such thing. And you know what? There's nothing I could at this point. There's no point in me getting upset about it. So I just am taking it as a lesson learned here. So it is a little disappointing since I do try and answer all the emails, but hey, I never got them, so can't do anything about it now. And let's see. It's pretty funny. Yeah, my email has exploded in the last few minutes. All of a sudden, I have like 30 emails, so pretty funny. All right, cool. Well, are there any other questions out there? If not, I will head over to my inbox. Excellent, excellent. Okay, well, everybody have a good weekend. thanks for joining today. And there's potential, I'm not 100% sure, but there's potential. We'll just do some live streams over the weekend from my phone, since we'll be doing, slightly interesting things, of course. And like I said, it's always good to have an additional person here, to have like other characters aside from myself. So hopefully that was enjoyable for everyone. All right, have a good weekend, and we'll catch you next time. See ya.